Push the button. Push the red button. I'm talking to you. Come on, push your red button. Y'all have tapped me in. I'm doing my video. This is Val. Go Ask Val. And I'm talking to the next person who is procrastinating, swiping and looking for some inspiration to tell them to push their red button. That's all you got to do. You know, if you want to put on the hair, the lashes, the makeup, or, you know, whatever, male, female, or otherwise, do it. We are the individual snowflakes, and I am melting. I am going to have your tea ready, okay? 33 degrees is not enough. I'm looking for 78 degrees and sunny. I'm looking for palm trees, coconuts, pineapples, and I'm looking for my crew that's going to be there full force in their Speedos, 2 pieces, 1 pieces, sarongs, you name it. But we're going to be looking hot. Sun's out, buns out, okay? I guess I won't put for the kids on this one. This is for the goats. This is for the adults, the ADD, us that can't pay attention, because we got so many distractions. So I have singulared my life, and I'm talking to this young lady right here, but I'm doing it with you in mind, my viewer. I am Val, you are you. So we bring value together. I'm so serious about this thing that I am back to back on the 2 phones that I'm using right now. I load up one, I push the button, I upload, and then I come to another one. That's what I'm doing, because I want to get this word out. Now, what is that word? One, that let's define what's legal. Let's define what's illegal. Let's find out who should we be working for? What are we working for? What are we working on? Getting very clear on what it is we're here to do as we take the torch and pass the torch. Take the mic and pass the mic. We don't have to drop the mic anymore. Somebody can come pick it up. We got an MC in the house. Okay, so I am your MC, VJ at this time. And I'm here to introduce myself. First, as 1969, I am a Cancer, July the 9th. Don't forget it. If you do, look it up on the periodic table of elements under AU, which is gold. My life is golden. I am free. I am free in the sense of my mind. I'm free in the sense of willing to make these videos without charge. But when it comes down to how I'm going to build my legacy, we know that we need currency. And so working with the current times, we're not in a space of bartering. If you want to open up that, I'm game for that as well. But until then, we all need cash. We all need money. We need an Akashic Records. We need to scoop up our cookie crumbs and find out what the algorithm knows about us, and stop giving the algorithm more credit, giving the artificial intelligence more credit than those who make it, the writers and directors that are behind any movie, any program that's ever been placed in front of us. Some man or woman or a combination thereof wrote this and that, and they say they were inspired by God. How much more are you and Val inspired by God to write the current will, the current statement of what you're going to do and how you're going to do it? So this is what I'm doing. I've tried to apply for jobs. I can work with you. I cannot work for you. I have no master on this planet that can comfortably allow me to come up under that. I believe we have so many contracts. We sign so many things blind for willful blindness when we don't read line by line, dot for dot, what's being put in contracts. And then we say, you know, the person sold their soul to the devil. Excuse me, but Who hasn't at this point? If what you want to call the devil is bondage, bondage through debt, bondage through sickness, bondage through disease, bondage through lack of communication, living only in your head and not executing your goals, having the people to call and getting things done. So this devil is not about the horns or about the signs and all of that. You know, I'm from the loop. I can do it all, you know, okay? All right. So it's not about that. What it is about is, do people have a shelter that they can proudly pay their bills? It's not that people don't want to pay their bills. People are trying to make a decision between their bills and their medicine. They can't serve two masters. If to go to work or if to take a day off. And we know it takes longer to take a day off when you've built up years and years of somebody else's belief system. In your mind, you've been indoctrinated into somebody else's book, somebody else's authorship. I'm an author myself. I'm a writer myself. And I so appreciated hearing KRS-One say, when asked of his favorite books, first of all, mine, okay? Let's make sure, and it should go without saying, but we do need to say it, especially as authors, especially as living writers. There should be nothing in this world that is more powerful than our spoken word. The written does have power, but the spoken word says, I'm alive now. Because even the written, if it's a will, it says the person speaking that's still alive has to carry this out, has to be entrusted enough, because they wrote it, they talked to the right person to execute, but they're still putting their trust in the afterlife that they are not there to influence unless you're tapped in that way. So that's another whole video, but you know, if you're trying to find out where your daddy records is, you may want to give me a call. I'm just saying. Okay, so I don't leave any realms left unvisited. When you have a Bible, a book so powerful that it has lasted 2,000 years before being questioned, it has so many recipes and strategies. And for anybody that would try to say anything about magic, when Pharaoh's army or magicians threw down their snake, Moses threw down their snakes, where are the Moseses of today throwing down their snakes or their snake? There came to eat up the other ones. Where is he? Where is this parting of the Red Sea? Where are those Jesus followers that's doing stuff like that, metaphorically or otherwise? I ain't gonna wait long. So I'm about turning those allegories and metaphors into practical steps to bring people health, strength, mobility, good weather, being where they want to be, doing what they want to do. I want to help people discover that they've already been doing their passion. Now, how do you monetize that? How do you get other people to trade their energy in the form of a promissory note? I promise if you take this note to Walmart, I promise if you take this note to the bank, I promise if you take this note to anybody, they will accept this as payment for the goods and services that you want. That's what money is. So the thicker the why, the thicker the promise, the more you can exchange. It's not that the money is evil, but when you don't consider anything except the money, if you don't consider that the fact that there are people with a lot of money so they can make a lot of mobility, but that doesn't mean that's good mobility. That doesn't mean that that's bad mobility. It's just mobility. And if you're not able to move through your phone calls that you make or the inputs that you upload, if you're not able to move the money, talk to me, subscribe, feed me. I'm actually not hungry, but my stomach was growling. So that's my Leo. That's my stomach. That's my intuition telling me go ahead and end this particular transmission. I will be back on the other side to talk about the Great Commission. Take care, and I'll see you.